Howdy folks, Max Caveman here, bringing you back to my Scarlet and Violet case break. This is going to be the start of box 3, so while I open this up, let me just give a quick shout out to the Rockingham Road Pokemon League, of which I am a part. The Rockingham Road League is held on Mondays from 4:30 with a learn to play, and then the main event starts at 6:30, which usually involves a tournament with mainly the Masters Division players. However, we would love to see more people come down to Good Games Rockingham to try and grow this honestly amazing community. We have a lot of fun either playing competitive or some of the fun formats that we have, such as rulers and some wacky ones such as distortion. If you want more information, I highly recommend coming down if you can. Otherwise, try and find what is your local game store and see if they run anything quite interesting like that. That being said, let's jump into opening up these packs. So let's start box number 3. Now I feel like I have started to get most of the trainer cards that I need, at least at base numbers. Do need some of the rares. I think I've got most of the rares now. I think it's just EXs. So let's see what we can get. We have a Lightning Energy, Toadscool, Sandile, Houndoom, Fido, got a Stonjourner, Penny, Metacham, a Tropius, Muck, and a Miraidon. It is honestly a bit easier trying to get all of the rares now. One of the biggest issues I found in the Sword and Shield era, was the fact that you had to get the holo rares, which were a higher rarity than just rare. I didn't play before the Sword and Shield era, so I know it was still a thing, but I'm glad we have dropped rarities. They may come back, who knows, but I'm glad for the moment they're gone. We have a Grass Energy here, a Maschiff, Spupa, Meditite, Energy Search, XP Share, Penny, got a Stonjourner, a Pawmot, a Boizel, and we pulled a full art Jacques. I think, yeah, terminologies for stuff like full arts have changed, so this would be a double rare. So interesting little changes. Okay, we have a Water Energy, Scatterbug, Drifloon, Sprigatito, Flittle, Quaxwell, Cyclizar, Toadscruel, Energy Switch, got a Zangoose, and a Cloth. I'll just have a look at that attack. I haven't fully read all the cards yet, so I still do need to look at things. But that Cloth seems a bit underwhelming. A 3 energy doing 130. The fact that we exist in a game state where we still have Pokemon V, I don't think Cloth will see play for a little bit at least. So we have a Dark Energy, Grimer, got a Bruxish, Cacnea, Sandile, Metacham, Quaxwell, Cyclizar, Drifblim, Skiddo, and a Skeledirge. I believe all of the starters are getting... they're getting EXs in the next set. That's what happens. I knew there was a big focus on them, but I think it's just the EXs that are the main focus. Now we have a Grass Energy, Silver Viper, Houndour, Sotodle, Magikarp, Mousehold, Vitality Band, Toxtricity, Spupa, Mesagosa, that's nice, and we got a Koraidon. Now you should get 11 pulls per box if my experience with 2 boxes so far has shown me, so I should get at least 4 more pulls in this opening. We have a Fighting Energy, Mareep, Silicobra, Bishop, Riolu, Toedscruel, Mousehold, got a Vitality Band, Vivillon, a Survivor, and a Professor's Research. Okay, we got a Fire Energy, Magnemite, Energy Switch, Varoom, Clauncher, Crocalor, got a Muck, Florges, a Silicobra, Dedenne, and an Arboliva, or Arboliva. I am really confused as to how to pronounce this name. I'm unsure if this is worth playing. The fact that we do get it is good, but I am just unsure on certain things. Anyway, we got a Lightning Energy, Gogoat, Scatterbug, Shuppet, Sprigatito, Toxtricity, Crocalor, Muck, we got a Grievard, a Scatterbug, and we get a Great Tusk EX. So 40 damage, discard a Stadium and play. That could be rather devastating. I know Stadium control is a big thing, but just being able to 1 energy destroy a Stadium, and then a 250 attack for 3 energy, dealing 50 damage to yourself, that's honestly not too bad. It is a basic, so in theory you could penny it back into your hands after 2 turns of being on the field, or at least attack once with the gigantic tusks. It's interesting. We have a Metal Energy, Skiddo, Quaxley, Squovit. Now this is another card that I feel might see play. So the exact wording is, once during your turn you may shuffle your hand and put it on the bottom of the deck. If you put any cards on the bottom of your deck in this way, draw a card. So a good way if you're going to deck out, which some of these strategies are kind of that I've seen so far involve putting stuff in the discard. So Squover is a good way to stall out and keep stuff around. Anyway, we got a Charcadet, Greedent, Vivillon, Dashbun, got a Krogunk. Ooh, that is a nice looking Clauncher, and we got a Revavroom. Now I'm a bit disappointed on the size of these illustration collections, but having a smaller collection means you're more likely to finish it. I'm not sure how many are in total, but I do feel like it is a sizable difference than the 30 that we usually get. Also, they are part of the main set. Some websites may classify them as a subset, but they are counted numerically as part of the main set, I feel like. Anyway, we've got a Grass Energy, Houndour, Drifloon, Sotodle, Varoom, Florges. Okay. Ooh, that's actually interesting. I was just having a quick read of the Blooming Garden ability. Your Pokemon have no weaknesses, so that could be something interesting to come into play. We have a Greedent, Vivillon, Flittle, Scovillain, and a Dondozo. Okay, so we've gotten 3 pulls so far, so at least 2 more. I feel like we've got a Water Energy, Lechonk, Starly, Tarantula, Wattrel, Torkoal, Scovillain. We've got an Oinkologne, King Gambit, a Floette, and a Miraidon. So we have 6 packs remaining. Okay, we've got a Dark Energy, Magikarp, Magnemite, Tarantula, Pokemon Catcher, Dashbum, Torkoal, Scovillain, Stonjourner, a Bruxish, and a Slowbro. I feel like, I keep on saying that, but I've just been thinking about Pokemon Catcher here, and is this necessary to stay in the game? I'm unsure, because if we have a card like Escape Rope, which forces your opponent to switch, sure, you don't get to choose, but with the fact that Boss's Orders does stick around quite a long time, and it should be reprinted in the next set, is Pokemon Catcher worth keeping? I'm on the fence about that. Anyway, we got a Fighting Energy, Krokorok, Mankey, Squawkabilly, Capsicid, Breloom, Kilowattrel. We got a Heracross, Switch, Mankey, and an Indeedee. Okay, Indeedee here is rather interesting with this Expert Nurturer effect attack. I think that might be a tech card in any evolution deck. Being able to just, for an attack, evolve a Pokemon, and it doesn't have the restriction about being first turn, or their first turn. Because like some cards, like Rare Candy, do still limit you, but Rare Candy does skip a stage, but it's more like Boost Shake, because it still ends your turn, so that is actually quite interesting. We have a Fire Energy here. Clauncher, Dolive, Quaxley, Poniard, Oinkologne, Breloom, Kilowattrel, Lucario, Sototl, and a Meowscarada. We got a Lightning Energy, Alola Mola, Pomo, Toadscool, Rotom, Crocodile, Flamigo, Fortress, Mankey. Oh, that is a good pull. We pulled the Gardevoir EX from the special illustration little collection we have, and a Hawlucha behind. Gardevoir is a great card. It does have an evolving artwork with its whole evolution line. I have actually pulled the Ralts already, so if I can pull the Curlier, that would be fantastic. I do go by card number, so sadly the Gardevoir will not go next to the Curlier. If I get duplicates of all of them, sure, I'll do that. But this is amazing, seeing the family grow up with the Ralts to Gardevoir. Okay, so we have a Metal Energy, Crushing Hammer, Starly, Flittle, Shroomish, Heracross, Crocodile, Flamigo, Dondozo, a Houndoom, and a Houndstone. Final pack here in the Koraidon pack. It will be absolutely hilarious if we get another Koraidon. I don't think we will. Chances are we probably won't get anything in this pack. We should, in theory. Anyway, we've got a Grass Energy, Chansey, Rare Candy, Fido, Dedenne, Rocky Helmet, Mabostive, Miriam, Energy Retrieval, we've got a Riolu, and a Spidops EX. Okay, so that's one down. Spidops is one of the main cards that I do want. I already have a bunch of cards set aside for this deck with that Trap Territory ability that increases retreat cost and then its attack, and then also we have the Leafeon V Max that also has a almost identical attack. So that is my main plan with that card. But 5 pulls in total, which it's either 5 or 6 pulls, I feel like. But we do get the Illustration Rare Clauncher, the Special Illustration Rare Gardevoir EX, then the Spidops and Great Tusk EX, and following up with this double rare Jacques Full Art. Have to get used to these rarities, but that's all fine. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and please do consider checking out your local game store. See if they run Pokemon events. I would love to see more people down at the Good Games Rockingham. If you can make it, that would be fantastic. If you can't, try and have a good time at whatever might be your local store. But with that said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I get to see you again next time. But until then, have a good one, folks.